Chris Butt is third. Todd is second. MMR 333 is fourth. Todd from New Zealand in Lacombe is P2. YH8 Racing in Kemmel Strait is P5. MMR 333 in Bus Stop Chicane is fourth. Chris Butt in Fania is third. YH8 Racing in Stavolo is fifth. Jason Short from New Zealand is P6 on Supers. YH8 Racing in La Source is sixth. Jason Short from New Zealand in Corby Paul Frere is P5. The qualification session is at Spa-Francorchamps in Francorchamps, Belgium. The wind speed is 4 km/h from the northeast. Chris Butt is 18th. Todd from New Zealand is P2 on Supers. Chris Butt from New Zealand is 5th on Supers. Jason Short from New Zealand in Brussels is 3rd on Supers. Chris Butt in Brussels is P5. Jason Short is third. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand in campus is 6th on supers. YH8 Racing is P1 on supers. YH8 Racing is up 3.54 in Kemmel Straight. YH8 Racing is up 3.71 in Brussels. YH8 Racing is up 4.07 in Fanya. YH8 Racing is up 3.70 in Blanchimont. YH8 Racing improved his first with a 2:03.213. Jason Short is P5 on supers. MMR 333 from Canada is 4th on supers. MMR 333 is provisional pole with a 2:01.785. Chris Butt in bus stop chicane is P6. Todd in Lacombe is 4th up 5.05. Todd is up 5.37 in Pohan. Todd is up 5.66 in Stabilo. Todd is provisional pole with a 201.682. Jason Short is provisional pole with a 159.694. Chris Butt in Corby Paul Frere is 6th up 5.64. Yamashita 40 in bus stop chicane is P5. Yamashita 40 improved is second with a 200.388. 0.694 off pole. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Todd is P3. Todd is up 0.21 in Puhan. Chris Butt in Lacombe is 6th up 1.65. Todd is third up 0.32. Todd improved his P3 with a 201.098. 1.404 off pole. Chris Butt is 6th up 2.58. Chris Butt is up 0.06 in Eau Rouge. Todd in Puhan is third up 0.11. Todd is up 0.86 in Stabilo. Todd improved his P2 with a 200.078. 0.384 off pole. Chris Butt is 5th up 0.73. MMR 333 from Canada in campus is 4th up 0.76. MMR 333 improved is P3 with a 200.097.403 off pole. Todd Infania is P2 up 0.69 on supers. Todd is up 0.67 in Blanchimont. The qualifying session is now in overtime. MMR 333 is P3. Best lap is a 200.097.403 off pole. MMR 333 is up 0.19 in Stavolo. Broadcast bot is 20th on softs. The race session is at Spa-Francorchamps in Francorchamps, Belgium. Jason Short is first. Todd from New Zealand is P2 on supers. MMR 333 from Canada is P3 on supers. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is P4 on supers. Chris Butt from New Zealand is 5th on supers. 20 minutes remaining in the session race start. Chris Butt lost P5 to YH8 Racing. MMR 333 is P2. Todd in Kemmel Straight is P3. MMR 333 in Lacombe is P2. Todd in Brussels is P3. MMR 333 in Pulhan is P2. Luke Emerton entering the pits is 7th. Todd is 3rd. MMR 333 is 2nd. Todd in Bus Stop Chicane is 3rd, 0.2 ahead of Yamashita 40. MMR 333 in law sources P2, 0.5 behind Jason Short. MMR 333 passed Jason Short for P1. Jason Short from New Zealand in Radion on lap 2 is P2 on supers, 0.5 behind MMR 333. Todd in Lacombe is P3 on supers, 0.6 behind Jason Short. Todd is now P4. YH8 Racing in Ribage is 5th on supers, 0.7 behind Todd. Todd on lap 2 is P4, 0.7 ahead of YH8 Racing. YH8 Racing in Fanya is P5, 0.9 behind Todd. YH8 Racing passed Todd for P4. Todd is P5. YH8 Racing in Bus Stop Chicane is 4th on supers, 2.0 behind Yamashita 40. Jason Short in Radion is P2, 2.5 behind MMR 333. YH8 Racing in Lacombe is P4, 2.2 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 was 3.0 faster last lap. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Jason Short is 2nd, 2.5 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 in Fanya is P3 on supers, 3.3 behind Jason Short. Jason Short from New Zealand in Blanchimont is 2nd, 2.4 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 is 3rd. Best lap is a 2:03.113. 2.961 off the fastest lap. Jason Short in Radion on lap 4 is 2nd, 2.4 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 in Lacombe is P3 on supers, 3.4 behind Jason Short. Jason Short on lap 4 is P2, 2.3 behind MMR 333. YH8 Racing in Puhan is P4. Jason Short on lap 4 is second, 2.7 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 in bus stop chicane is third, 3.8 behind Jason Short. Luke Emerton exiting pits on softs. Jason Short is P2, 3.1 behind MMR 333. YH8 Racing in Kemmel Straight is fourth. Yamashita 40 in Rivage is P3, 0.5 behind Jason Short. YH8 Racing is P4, 4.7 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 was 0.5 faster last lap. Yamashita 40 in Campus is third, 0.4 behind Jason Short. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Jason Short in Blanchimont is P2, 0.9 ahead of Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 in bus stop chicane is P3, 0.6 behind Jason Short. Jason Short is second. Todd from New Zealand in Radion is fourth, 4.4 behind YH8 Racing. Jason Short in Brussels is P2, 3.2 behind MMR 333. Todd is P4, 4.2 behind YH8 Racing. Jason Short in Corby Paul Frere is P2, 3.0 behind MMR 333. Todd in Blanchimont is 4th, 2.9 behind YH8 Racing. Jason Short is 2nd. Best lap is a 2:01.351. 1.199 off the fastest lap. Todd from New Zealand in Radion is 4th, 1.7 behind YH8 Racing. Todd was 3.6 faster last lap. Jason Short from New Zealand in Brussels is 2nd, 2.2 behind MMR 333. Todd is P4, 1.3 behind YH8 Racing. Jason Short in Stabilo is P2, 3.5 behind MMR 333. Todd in Corby Palfrere is P4, 0.8 behind YH8 Racing. Jason Short in La Source is 2nd, 2.9 behind MMR 333. Todd is P4, 0.8 behind YH8 Racing. Todd was 1.4 faster last lap. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Jason Short from New Zealand in Lacombe is 2nd, 3.5 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 in Lacombe is 5th, 0.9 behind Todd. Jason Short in Campus is P2 on Supers, 3.7 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 is P5, 3.7 behind Todd. Jason Short is 2nd. Yamashita 40 in Bus Stop Chicane is P5. Luke Emerton entering the pits is P7. Jason Short in Lacombe is P2, 3.7 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 in Kemmel straight on lap 9 is 5th, 0.5 behind Todd. Jason Short is P2. Yamashita 40 is P5, 0.5 behind Todd. Jason Short is second, 3.8 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand in Corby Palfrere is 5th, 0.3 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 was 6.9 faster last lap. Todd in bus stop chicane is P5, 1.1 behind Yamashita 40. Jason Short in Lacombe is P2. Best lap is a 2:01.274. 1.122 off the fastest lap. YH8 Racing in Rivage is third. Todd in Brussels on lap 10 is P5, 3.8 behind Yamashita 40. Jason Short in Blanchimont is P2, 3.0 behind MMR 333. The leader has just finished the race. MMR 333 finished P1. Jason Short finished second. YH8 Racing finished P3. Yamashita 40 finished P4. Todd finished 5th. Chris Butt is P6. Chris Butt finished P6. Broadcast Bot is 8th. The race session is at Spa-Francorchamps in Francorchamps, Belgium. Chris Butt from New Zealand is P1 on Supers. Todd from New Zealand is second on Supers. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is P3 on Supers. YH8 Racing is P4 on Supers. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. YH8 Racing is now second. Jason Short from New Zealand is third on Supers. YH8 Racing in Kemmel Straight is second. Jason Short in Lacombe is P3. Yamashita 40 in Brussels is fourth. Jason Short in Fulhan is P3. Yamashita 40 in Campus is P4. Jason Short in Blanchimont is third. YH8 Racing in Bus Stop Chicane is third. YH8 Racing passed Jason Short for P2. Jason Short from New Zealand in La Source is P3, 0.4 behind YH8 Racing. YH8 Racing in Radion is third, 0.2 behind Jason Short. Yamashita 40 in Lacombe on lap 2 is P3 battling YH8 Racing. Yamashita 40 lost 4th to MMR 333. Yamashita 40 lost P6 to Luke Emerton. YH8 Racing in Brussels on lap 2 is P3, 0.8 behind Jason Short. Yamashita 40 in Fulhan is P7, 1.1 behind MMR 333. MMR 333 from Canada is 6th on Supers, 0.9 behind Luke Emerton. Yamashita 40 is P7, 1.0 behind MMR 333. MMR 333 in Bus Stop Chicane is 6th, 0.7 behind Luke Emerton. Luke Emerton from Australia in La Source is P6 on softs, 0.2 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 in Radion is 7th, 0.4 behind Luke Emerton. Luke Emerton in Lacombe is 7th, 0.2 behind Yamashita 40. Luke Emerton was 4.4 faster last lap. 15 minutes remaining in the session. MMR 333 in Brussels is 5th, 0.7 behind Chris Butt. Yamashita 40 in Puhan is P6, 0.6 ahead of Luke Emerton. Luke Emerton was 4.4 faster last lap. MMR 333 from Canada in Campus is 5th, 0.4 behind Chris Butt. Yamashita 40 in Corby Palfrere is 6th, 0.6 behind MMR 333. MMR 333 in Bus Stop Chicane is 5th on Supers, 0.5 behind Chris Butt. Yamashita 40 in La Source is P6, 0.5 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 is now P5. Chris Butt from New Zealand is P6, 0.2 behind Yamashita 40. MMR 333 in Lacombe is P5, 0.4 ahead of Chris Butt. Chris Butt in Brussels is P6, 0.7 behind MMR 333. MMR 333 in Puhan is P5, 0.5 behind Yamashita 40. Chris Butt is 6th. Best lap is a 2:03.319. 2.622 off the fastest lap. MMR 333 in Blanchimont is P5. Best lap is a 2:01.973. 1.276 off the fastest lap. Chris Butt in Bus Stop Chicane is 6th, 0.7 behind MMR 333. Chris Butt passed MMR 333 for P5. Yamashita 40 in Radion is 4th on Supers, 2.3 behind YH8 Racing. Jason Short in Brussels is 2nd on Supers, 3.3 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 is P4, 2.2 behind YH8 Racing. Yamashita 40 was 1.8 faster last lap. Chris Butt is 6th, 0.2 behind MMR 333. Chris Butt passed MMR 333 for P5. YH8 Racing in Corby Paul Frere is P3, 0.9 behind Jason Short. 10 minutes remaining in the session. MMR 333 is 7th, 3.3 behind Luke Emerton. Yamashita 40 is 4th, 0.6 behind Jason Short. Yamashita 40 is now P3. Jason Short is 3rd on Supers, 0.2 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 was 9.0 faster last lap. YH8 Racing in Kemmel Straight is P4 on Supers, 0.6 behind Jason Short. Jason Short in Lacombe is 3rd, 0.3 ahead of YH8 Racing. YH8 Racing in Brussels is 4th, 0.6 behind Jason Short. MMR 333 is 6th, 1.2 behind Luke Emerton. Jason Short in Corby Paul Frere is P3, 1.1 behind Yamashita 40. MMR 333 in Corby Paul Frere is P6, 0.9 behind Luke Emerton. YH8 Racing in La Source is 4th, 1.4 behind Jason Short. MMR 333 in La Source is 6th, 0.3 behind Luke Emerton. MMR 333 was 2.5 faster last lap. MMR 333 passed Luke Emerton for P5. Luke Emerton from Australia is P6, 0.1 behind MMR 333. Jason Short is 3rd, 1.2 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 was 2.0 faster last lap. Luke Emerton is 6th, 0.3 behind MMR 333. Jason Short in Corby Paul Frere is 3rd, 1.9 behind Yamashita 40. Luke Emerton in Corby Paul Frere is P6, 0.7 behind MMR 333. Jason Short in La Source is third, 1.8 behind Yamashita 40. Five minutes remaining in the session. Luke Emerton is sixth, 1.7 behind MMR 333. Jason Short in Brussels is third, 1.4 behind Yamashita 40. Luke Emerton in Brussels is sixth. Best lap is a 2:02.832. 2.520 off the fastest lap. MMR 333 is fifth, 0.9 behind Yamashita 40. MMR 333 passed Yamashita 40 for P4. Luke Emerton is P6, 0.4 behind Yamashita 40. Luke Emerton passed Yamashita 40 for P5. Yamashita 40 in Blanchimont is P5, 0.4 behind Luke Emerton. Luke Emerton is P4, 1.0 ahead of Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 is P5, 0.7 behind Luke Emerton. Luke Emerton was 20.0 faster last lap. Luke Emerton in Kemmel Straight is P4 battling Yamashita 40. Luke Emerton lost P4 to Yamashita 40. Luke Emerton passed Yamashita 40 for fourth. Chris Butt from New Zealand in Malmedy is P6, 0.4 behind Yamashita 40. Chris Butt is now P5. MMR 333 in Brussels is 6th, 0.9 behind Chris Butt. Chris Butt was 8.0 faster last lap. Chris Butt in Puhan is 5th, 0.4 ahead of MMR 333. MMR 333 is 6th, 0.4 behind Chris Butt. MMR 333 passed Chris Butt for 5th. Chris Butt is P6 on Supers, 1.5 behind MMR 333. MMR 333 on lap 9 is 5th, 1.9 ahead of Chris Butt. Chris Butt on lap 10 is 6th, 2.0 behind MMR 333. YH8 Racing in Lacombe is 4th, 2.2 behind Yamashita 40. The leader has just finished the race. Todd finished first. Jason Short is second. Jason Short finished P2. Yamashita 40 is third. Yamashita 40 finished P3. YH8 Racing finished 4th. MMR 333 finished P5. Chris Butt finished 6th. Luke Emerton finished P7. Broadcast bot is 8th.